We are recording. Finally. And here we go.
Welcome to the Tom Bernard Podcast with the family with
Co-host Catherine Brandt, Dog Jude, Dog May, Dog Birch,
Alex Brandt Bernard Rasmussen.
And Andy Brandt Bernard.
got three dogs in here.
The three-dog night.
May look like she was the guest.
Yes.
gonna-
She sat down like, I'll talk.
I'm here to help you.
I'm May.
Oh, no, we got two dogs on Nana's lap right there. Kristen, Bird Entertainment News brought to you by North American Banking Company. Go to nabanco.com to learn more. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Such as it is.
She is not on today or tomorrow, as a matter of fact.
That's right. She's doing something fantastic, I'm sure.
Yeah, some
Fantastic.
Los Angeles deal. It's very fantastic. So she will not be on with us today or tomorrow.
Right.
She'll have all the deets on Wednesday.
Indeed. That's exactly right. So it kind of worked out in a way because a lot of stuff happened.
Well, and just so
Is
you
your
know,
mic actually clipped to you?
my
Mine
mic?
is.
Oh, I think it fell because of May.
Oh,
Yeah.
if
There
you
we
hear the chainsaws, it's
Mhm.
because we had a 10-minute hailstorm last night.
Oh, I think it was longer than 10 minutes.
We've got skylights right above where we
Oh,
sit and watch
God.
TV, and it sounded like incoming.
Oh
I mean,
boy.
I
can't
could
even
hear, I
Yep.
could hear this distant rumbling and stuff, and I was like, something's happening. But I thought maybe it was on the television, and I turned it off, and I was like, something's coming. And then about 2 minutes later, you know that whole freight train sort of
Yep.
weird sound. It was here. I thought, oh my God, is this a tornado? So I looked it up. But I mean, it was just a severe thunderstorm, but we got so much hail.
Hail.
Everything shredded. The neighbors are out shoveling leaves. I posted photos on my Instagram and on X and a video of it. And they were like large marble size hail. It wasn't golf ball.
Oh, they were bigger than
Well, the
bigger
ones
than
I
marbles,
saw.
though.
No, the large ones, you know, the big marbles.
Oh, those
Not quite
steelies?
Yeah.
The steelies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
they're
that
about that size.
Our
yeah.
neighbor was out looking at his car with a flashlight thinking, I'm okay. It's okay. I don't think I got any damage. I went over there. It's like, he's got damage.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Yikes.
pretty intense.
Yeah,
storm.
I drove down your street and there were leaves just everywhere.
I know there's just
Carpeting,
piles and
Yep.
piles of leaves.
carpeting
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
the street, and I was like, are they like doing some sort of like leaf removal system? And then I remembered, I was
They
like, oh
shade the
yeah.
trees.
Yeah,
to-
I thought they were like cutting down like all the branches or something,
No.
like, you know, for power lines and that
then
sort of thing.
anything that has a large leaf, it's all shredded. Just absolutely shredded.
Yep.
Now, does the water have anything to do with that? Because we're about, a city block away from the lake?
Oh, that
Yep.
little lake. No, that doesn't make any difference.
No, I don't
Oh,
mean
Lake
that one.
Minnetonka?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're sort of close to Lake Minnetonka.
Yeah.
Yes, I would say that Minnetonka definitely, the size of that body of water has something to do with weather patterns.
I would think so because there's
I'm no climatologist, but
nobody else that I talked to this morning got any hail at all other than this neighborhood.
Nope, nothing for us.
Yeah, we got
Chris
down here.
Eggert, I saw that he posted a bunch of hail, and he lives in does he live in Plymouth, maybe?
I think
Or
so, yeah.
Minnetonka. I don't know. He lives somewhere.
I don't know. Yeah, he does live somewhere. Yes,
He does
that's
live
true,
somewhere.
No question. But yeah, it was so incredibly. It was weird because you heard this little tick,
Oh.
tick, tick, tick. Those were the initial, hail balls or whatever, but they were very
The hail
tiny.
balls.
And then about 5 minutes later, it was just hammering down. It was unbelievable. And again, we have 4 windows at the top of our cabin here.
Okay.
And I am surprised they didn't break. So obviously these people knew what they were doing. Not even a crack, not anything. The windows are all 4 windows. are
Howard
fine.
says Woodbury got hail.
Woodbury did?
Charlie
Really?
said he was just driving through some area in New Mexico, and it was so bad it broke off a windshield wiper.
In New Mexico?
Yep.
Huh.
Boy, that's a big
Pretty far south.
Yeah.
It really
So
is.
that's a big hailstorm.
There's no question about that. But it was
Hey.
interesting.
May just wedged out Jude.
She's
What a
excuse
shock.
me.
She's like,
Excuse
this
me.
is my
it's
lap
I
now.
would like
I
her
need
to
this,
pet me.
I need this time.
What a shock.
Now I'll sniff you.
Wow.
How
What
many?
a diva.
Now we used to get hail out at the old farm out in Dayton once in a while, I remember.
Every so often,
Nothing
not
like
that often.
this.
Nothing like this,
Nothing
though,
like
no.
The
this.
worst hail I've ever seen is when we were up in it wasn't Pequot Lakes, but it was that area. Remember with Melissa in that big cabin, and then everyone left because the kids were like being awful.
When
Oh.
was this?
How do you not remember? None of you remember this.
Yeah, I remember.
Whose kids were being awful?
Yours. Your kids like weren't sleeping, so they were all like mad.
Let me tell you.
And my kid was also not being great, but
Ethan was there?
wasn't he? Oh no, that was pre-Ethan.
Let me tell you what happened. It was the adults.
Oh, it was the
It was
adult.
not. No,
I mean,
I drove home and I pulled to the side of the road, and even to Dan, I was like, all of you have been terrible. Like, I was like, the adults, including you, your behavior has been awful. Like, Andy, you were
Yeah.
I didn't
especially.
sleep.
Yeah, when he doesn't
They were
get
up.
sleep,
I don't
man.
They
sleep,
were
I'm
up
not
at
happy.
7:15
Yep.
sweeping.
Sweeping.
Yeah, they were sweeping because I was trying to keep them quiet.
I'm pretty sure they were throwing porcelain plates
No.
into ceiling
Andy
fans.
acted like they were awake at 4:00 in the morning, shooting firecrackers off all
Well,
night
those
long.
were probably the days where he stayed up till 2:00
It
in the morning.
absolutely
Oh,
was.
yeah.
And yeah, everyone was just so poorly behaved. And I was like, I'm never doing this again.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
And then
I get
that night, you guys all left, but Melissa and I stayed because we were like, well, you know,
I left in
this,
the morning because I was like,
we
I
have this
can't.
expensive, giant, nice
Can't
cabin,
these
and
people
everyone's going to
anymore.
leave. We might as well use it.
Yeah,
So we
Dad-
stayed an extra night.
Dad and Andy especially. I was like, you too.
And then
What did I do?
that
Oh.
night, there was like an insane hailstorm.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
well, we missed that.
That was the worst hail I've ever seen.
I would still like to know what I did. I didn't do
Oh,
anything.
Oh,
yes,
you get
you
very,
guys
very
were
intense.
just.
Are you-
You
Where
and
was this
Andy were
now?
both in. It was in Brainerd.
On
It was
Brainerd.
Brainerd,
Yes.
one of those
You
up northy
too.
areas.
I was just like, I can't be near these people anymore. Goodbye.
I don't know. How long ago was this?
4 years, 5 years.
It was pre Andy's children.
I don't think Melissa was even pregnant yet, was she?
I don't even know if you were married
I don't
yet.
even know if you were married.
Well, there's no way because that was 7 years ago. Sage wouldn't have even existed yet.
Melissa
Oh, that's
wasn't
true.
pregnant 7 years ago.
No,
oh,
we weren't married.
How long have you?
7 years, just about.
It could have been 7 years ago.
All right.
Sage would have been a baby then.
No,
All
you
right.
were. You met when I was pregnant with Sage.
Let's not argue
Or no, 6
about
years. Sorry,
arguments.
6 years.
Good job.
So Dan was terrible too.
Oh, you all were awful.
Yeah.
All of you.
I remember it. I was
All
like,
of
well,
us.
I'm never doing this again
No,
either.
all of you were absolutely horrendous. Like
I
my
don't-
kids were just being kids. They were up at a very normal time. They went to sleep totally fine, and all the adults were acting just absolutely horrendous.
No,
So-
we weren't.
Yes, you absolutely
I
were.
don't remember that at all.
It was
Boy, yeah,
absolutely
you have
horrible.
a very good.
Because even if they
memory.
did wake up early,
They didn't wake up early. They woke up at a very normal kid time. They were. I don't let them. Anytime we go anywhere, I do not let them get out of bed and make any noise until 7:30 in the morning.
well,
And
I
that's
would-
That's a normal.
I would have
time.
already been up like 3
I
hours
say
by then.
most kids would be up by then.
Yeah.
No, you forgot about golfing with Dan, and then you got mad at us for it, and yeah, it
I
was a
didn't
whole
get
thing.
mad at you for anything.
You don't even remember.
You don't even remember.
I remember
I don't remember the cabin at
I
all,
remember
so-
this 100%.
He went from what was this to no, I didn't. I know exactly what you're talking.
What is
Well,
this
we won't
face?
have to ever go on vacation again, so it works out.
Well, no,
Oh
I just
my
said
God,
we're
here we
never
go.
staying in the same
In the same cabin.
cabin
all,
or like
3 families
No,
all
we
in one
never do.
cabin. I
Ever
don't
again.
I
know.
never do.
I don't know.
like no.
Let's get back to the hail storm.
Just not a good idea.
More friendly.
No.
We've had hail, and if you need a new roof,
Well, we just got new roofs in the neighborhood.
well, I'm sure you're
You
fine.
just messed your mic up again.
All right.
Anna, what are you doing?
Well, little Miss
I know,
Diva over here.
Miss-
is-
She's like, "I
love you.
You must pick me up all the time.
Yesterday I was stretching on the floor and like laying on my back on the ground, and she just came up to me and put her paw right on my mouth. And then she just like sat like that. And I
Yeah.
was like, what is happening?
You're strange.
Okay, so segueing away from what assholes we are, which is very entertaining.
Well, I mean,
What else
It
can
is.
we cover?
Oh, we saw a lot. We saw a movie. We
We did.
went to a
Went
movie
to a
theater
movie theater.
on Friday.
Eden Prairie.
All of a sudden, Tom's like, you know what we should do? We should go to a movie theater because we were talking about it with Kristen about how nobody goes to the movie
Right,
theaters anymore. Blah blah blah. And I looked and looked and looked for a movie, and I thought there were 2 that sounded like maybe something we'd be interested in. Everything right now, of course, there's I think 5 horror movies out right
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Always
because
is.
October is nearing.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we didn't
Yeah.
want to do that. So we went and saw Big
Bold,
great
Be-
big
big,
bold,
bold, beautiful journey. I think
Journey.
is what it's called.
with Margot Robbie and Colin Firth. And I thought for sure about 15 minutes into it that you would hate it.
No, I liked it.
I know.
liked it a lot.
You really liked it. It's like this surreal, romantic, deep movie. It was
very
weird.
good acting. It was very good acting.
It was very strange. Yeah. Well, Margot Robbie is so pretty. She does not look real.
Okay, then.
She is. Isn't
No,
she?
she is.
Like
She's-
her
she's
eyes
very
don't even
Margot
look.
Robbie.
They almost look
She was
like
Barbie.
she almost looks like she's AI.
Oh, her. Okay.
Yeah, there's some
Yeah.
people that are like, you
Yeah.
don't look like a real person.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, Colin Firth is very Irish looking guy, and he's got so much emotion in his face.
Yeah.
Whereas Margot Robbie, I mean, she's killing it because she did Barbie, and that was her own production company. They must have made hundreds of millions of dollars off of that movie. Did you know that? It was her and her husband have a production company, and they did Barbie.
I don't think that's true.
Well, I looked it up.
Let's see.
Anyhow,
Because it's
Barbie
what's her
movie.
face that did it.
Greta Gerwig?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was her dealie.
yeah.
Her
Not Margot's.
deal-
Margot Robbie.
Her
No.
company, right?
think
She was the producer of the
the
whole
producer
thing.
doesn't mean anything.
And director.
Production
I think.
companies, we got Mattel, Heyday, and Lucky Chap. Lucky
Lu-
Chap
Lucky
was
Chap.
founded by Margot Robbie and her husband.
Oh, so she was one of
There you
them.
go.
And also 2 other people who don't even have a Wikipedia article.
Oh,
Okay. So there were
interesting.
3 production companies.
And then Heyday made the Harry Potter movies, so there was a lot of money behind this
a lot
movie.
of money. Well, there was a lot
yeah.
of AI and all that stuff in that.
But
movie,
everybody
I think.
hated it.
That's
All the
Barbie?
Oh, no, everybody.
no, not Barbie. I'm talking about the one we saw.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's not
They hated
critically acclaimed. Well, I can
I thought
kind
it
of
was
see
really
why, because it doesn't have the correct messaging for,
Yeah.
especially for women.
Exactly.
What
Um,
movie is this?
Big, bold, beautiful journey.
Big, bold, beautiful journey.
Yes.
Mhm.
It talks about how Margot Robbie is like, very hookup culture, detached from relationships, and it talks about how
Mm,
that might not be the most fulfilling thing for a person,
Yeah.
which that's not what people want to hear today. So I can see where the critics would not like that. But it kind of goes through like this psychological dive. But so they have a GPS that says, would you like to go on a big, bold, beautiful journey? Because they're sick of their lives. And they both said yes. So they end up driving and going to like the woods, and there's a doorway, and it goes into something in their past that shows them, reveals something about them. And instead of being like,
uh,
what the hell's happening? They're just like, oh, that was interesting.
a door to the past.
Sure.
And apparently there was a Burger King product placement, which
Yeah, there was.
I didn't notice the Burger King,
I didn't either.
but everyone's like, it's so trite when they do product placement.
I
I'm like,
didn't even see it.
Have
We
you-
watched the Lilo and Stitch live action remake,
Mhm.
and that has some very obvious Capri Sun tie-ins.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
noticed those. And I mean, they were very short. They were probably like 2 seconds long, and they didn't really
Right.
draw attention to them. But they had a close-up of like a Capri Sun pouch.
oh,
And when a movie has an actual like real life product in it, it's product placement.
Yeah.
So it feels out of place.
oh, the Sex and the City movies. That's all they
Oh my
ever
gosh.
did.
It was just like, would you like a Pepsi?
yeah.
Oh,
I'm going to
Oh,
go on
really?
my MacBook.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm buying a Louis Vuitton purse today.
Yeah.
Would you like to see it? I mean, it was
I know.
ridiculous.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
So
let's
I
go
mean,
to Starbucks after this.
oh, yeah, and
It's just like,
they said
okay.
fast food burger. They didn't say
Oh,
a
yeah.
Burger
Well,
King.
that couldn't have been
burger.
a tie-in because
I
they would have
don't-
said Burger King.
I don't remember seeing a logo for Burger King or anything.
Let's
It could have just
Google
been
it.
like, if it was just like on a bag in the background, noticeably Burger King, that's product
To me,
placement.
it wasn't.
Apparently, it has multiple scenes at a Burger King,
At-
but
was that a
they
Burger-
don't call it a Burger
No.
King.
I didn't even notice it
apparently.
was a Burger King.
It's
Mm.
these. Oh, it's
Yeah, they called it something else.
yeah. There was no actual product placement, but So
Oh.
apparently they used Burger King because of the red, blue, and yellow color scheme, which is like the scheme of the movie. And they were like, "Oh, Burger King's those colors. Let's just shoot it at Burger
Oh,
King."
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the critics just went ballistic about that too, and you know, and the online chat is all Burger King. Meh, meh, meh."
Yeah, the
Anyway.
GPS says go eat a fast food hamburger, like you said, and
If
yeah, I don't know. That's
you're-
not product placement.
I thought it was a good movie, I wouldn't say it was
I
the
did
best
too.
movie I ever
Yeah.
saw, but it was
Yep.
at least entertaining, and it was good.
Well acted.
And I would say if you're going to go see it, a movie theater would be a better place to see it than on the
Mhm.
TV screen,
Yep.
for sure.
It was great. I'll tell you, that Eden Prairie Theater complex is amazing. That must have cost them $1 billion, for God's sake.
Yeah, that is a nice theater
Holy
complex.
cow,
But,
is that
so we
nice.
go in, and you know, there's nobody there. You have to do everything's automated, and then there's one person taking tickets.
Yep.
And we ordered 2 waters and a bag of popcorn. And you get a little receipt, and then you go up, and I wasn't sure if they just had it out and you just grabbed it, because there was nobody there. I mean, there was no one there.
Yep.
And this girl comes up. I say girl because she looked like she was maybe 15. She did not look at us. She did not acknowledge us.
Didn't
She
talk
didn't
to
say
us.
hello. She didn't say here you go. She just took the receipt, looking down, went and got the popcorn, went and got a cup.
Well, she was 15. That makes sense.
I know, but if you're in
I don't know. Maybe
customer
she was,
service,
Maybe she was autistic. I don't know. Give her a break.
yeah, maybe. But it was just interesting. We didn't have one word with her.
No.
We said
Maybe
thank
she's
you.
autistic and she loves something and she wanted
Maybe.
to get a job so she could
I just
pay
thought it was
for her
weird.
something.
I thought it was weird to go to this giant complex and there's hardly anybody there, and there's one person that won't make eye contact. You're like, is this surreal? And then they don't have the marquees in front of the doors anymore.
No, they don't.
So you don't,
Weird.
unless you know which theater you're going
Yeah, on
into,
your
you
ticket
can't
it
find it
says,
anymore. Yeah, which was odd. I mean, it's been that long since we've been to a movie that I was like, this is a whole new experience.
It was great. The movie theater itself was spectacular.
And there was 2 other people
And
in the
there were
theater.
4 total people in there.
We go to that movie theater sometimes. We'll
Oh, it's a
get
great
Potbelly in the mall and then we'll bring it into the movie theater.
That mall is very nice.
I'm glad you brought that up. And by the way, I should mention, Kristen Bird is not on today or tomorrow. She has some business she needs to take care of.
Yep,
Whatever.
something.
So she'll be back Wednesday, but she will not be on today or tomorrow. Tomorrow we have Rick Cupcella filling in for her in this segment. Rick does a hell of a job. You know what's so great about this? Everybody always thinks over my career, because I was blasted so many times, that I don't like reporters. I don't care. I mean, I have friends now that rip the hell out of me when I was on KQRS, and they're still my friends. I don't demand, because you're my friend, that you like my show. And that's kind of ridiculous.
I think reporters are highly polarized in Minnesota.
Oh, they're out.
A lot
they
of people
are.
just hate certain reporters because they think that they are spewing propaganda.
Yeah. Well, Kristen
It's
will
like,
be back.
whoa, calm down.
Kristen will be back on Wednesday. Like I said, Rick Cupcella tomorrow. And we wanted to get through this because so many things happened with the hailstorm and actually going to a movie theater, which people just don't do anymore.
We're going to a movie tonight.
Yep.
Are
I'm going
you?
to go see Downton Abbey.
Oh, is that tonight?
Yep.
And where's that showing?
Not going to tell you.
Yeah,
gonna
don't
tell
Oh, you're not.
say
I'm not
until
gonna-
tomorrow.
I'll tell you
I'm
tomorrow.
not telling you that's where it
There's
is.
2 movie theaters that I'm like, these are the best movie theaters
Yeah.
you could
Of all
possibly
time.
go to.
The one in Plymouth
one
is
of
good
them.
too.
The one in Plymouth is good.
That
They have
is.
really good popcorn.
Yeah, that is good,
But it's
too.
kind of, for you guys, that
It's
would
really
be
close,
really
yeah.
close. For me,
Eden
the
Prairie's
Plymouth-
not very far away either.
The
No.
Plymouth one is kind of far for us.
Yeah,
have
it
a
was
question.
actually kind of fun to go to a movie theater again. It's
It
been
was.
so long.
I go to movies every time there's a kids movie. I
kids
go,
movies, yeah.
and I
Yeah.
go to movies with friends. I like going to movies. I like movie
I
theater
do
proper.
too.
I saw that.
Not a lot of stuff out.
I
that
saw
we
that
wanna see.
Materialists a few months ago with Dakota Johnson and what's his face, the tiny older guy that everyone loves.
Tiny older guy that everyone
know.
loves.
That guy. In
Woody
movies?
Allen.
Gosh,
Are you
nobody-
talking about?
everybody loves Woody
That's true,
Allen.
nobody likes him.
What?
You talking about that guy goes the sub above?
No,
That guy?
no.
What's
He's
his
like
name?
he's like a silver fox guy.
Oh,
and
yeah,
his
okay.
name is
Tiny guy, silver fox, everybody loves.
everyone. Pedro Pascal. I
What?
just
Who?
thought of it. Pedro Pascal.
Oh, okay.
He seems really short.
He's
I
not
think he's short.
silver. though.
He's older though.
He is, but in order to be a silver fox, you have to be silver.
That
No,
would
you have
be
to be
good.
He's
just
also
older.
only 50.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd
Way to
say he
go,
looks.
Alex.
I'd say he looks
Wow.
60.
I mean, he's got a lot of wrinkles on his face for a 50-year-old.
Yeah.
I
But
will say
apparently,
that.
apparently he's like a wonderful human being. So I don't know.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's good. That's nice to
Um,
hear.
But anyway, I saw that with my sister-in-law a couple months ago. I like going to movies. If people are like,
Well,
"Oh, do you want
that's
to
the
do
whole-
something?"
yep.
I'm like, "Yeah, we'll go to a
Yep.
movie."
especially nowadays where there's nobody in the theater, so you
Yeah,
have the place
I like,
to yourself.
I like popcorn, and I bring my own candy.
How do they
and-
stay in business? I don't understand.
I don't either.
Well, I think I can tell you why Pedro has so many wrinkles.
Why?
So his parents were listed as enemies of the state
Oh.
by
Yeah,
Pinochet
Yeah, he's a
Oh.
crazy.
and had to flee Chile when he was
Oh,
9 months old.
geez.
No. Oh, man.
And then they found political asylum in Denmark. Then they moved to the United States. And then they moved a bunch more times. Then they returned to Chile when his father was accused of stealing fertility patients' eggs and embryos and
Oh.
implanting them in other women without their consent.
What?
So,
hell?
Okay.
interesting
There you
life,
go.
I would say.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Now,
Yeah.
now Birch has to come and touch my
I
foot.
see.
Birch
Very
Does like
interesting.
laying on feet.
He does.
Oh, somebody just said, the senior, to check out the senior. I don't know.
Oh, the
maybe it was
senior?
Margaret. It went, that was the other one that I thought we could maybe go
Oh,
see.
okay.
So maybe we'll go see that.
We can go see that when you're done with all your other gallivanting around.
Yeah, it was really good.
We watched Elio finally.
Elio
Well,
is so cute.
I watched the first half and Melissa watched the second half.
I'm sure.
I don't remember
you-
why. I think
Did you
Colin
compare
woke up.
notes?
I think Colin woke up halfway through and I don't know. I don't remember what it was. But Ethan watched the whole thing and he liked it.
We
He's
saw
really
it in
big into
theaters.
aliens right now.
Sage thought he saw a UFO a few nights ago, and there was
Uh-oh.
a full-on investigation by Fawn. She wrote notes about what the ship looked like and asked all these questions about
Oh,
the UFO that he saw out the window while he was going to the bathroom in the middle of the night.
oh,
And they went out on the deck to look in the yard and in the woods for evidence.
yeah. Any evidence?
It was a whole thing.
Any Martians running
Well,
amok?
they made up. I mean, they were like, the fence is a little bent in this area. You know, like
God.
one of the branches
telling
used to
you-
be up a lot higher, and now it's really low.
I think
I'm
that
like,
Fawn is going to grow up to be a content creator for sure.
I hope
Probably.
Not. I
She's
don't want
always take a video of me and put it on slow mo, and she's got all of these things that she likes to do.
that. And for somebody that I don't allow to watch YouTube or any sort of social media stuff
yeah,
at all.
She definitely has got that whole eye for it.
Yeah.
That's
No,
for
thank
sure.
you though. You know what's
Yeah.
interesting? I looked at our yearbook the other day, and the 8th graders, because they're like the graduating kids from our school, they always have them say like what they want to do when they grow up.
Mm-hmm.
Almost every single one of them was like, I want to be in the NBA, I want to be in the NFL, I want to be a content creator, I want to be on YouTube, I want to be rich and famous. Da, da, da.
Really?
One girl of probably 35 kids, 40 kids, one girl was like, I want to work hard and be happy in my life and career.
There you go.
Wow.
One.
Yeah.
Everybody else was like, famous, money.
I know.
Wow.
That's how the world is now.
Yeah,
Well,
I was
I think
like,
I think
oh
I
my
saw
That's
it was like
bad.
10 or 15 years ago they did a similar thing and yeah, it was like 90% of them just wanted to be like an influencer or whatever.
I mean, I'm sure that when we were kids, that probably would have been a
celebrity,
similar, you know, like NBA,
Popular.
NFL,
Exactly.
that kind of thing. or
professional
like
sports or movies or TV.
famous
you know.
ballerina or, whatever.
Right.
But I felt like 8th grade, that seems old to still be.
Yeah.
Like 5th grade is when kids are still like,
I
but
wanna
like
be an
8th
astronaut.
grade, it's like, you're like, I don't know. I don't
You got to get realistic by 8th grade. You still got a while, but you
Yeah.
you have to start thinking about these things.
I know, but this one kid, I was like, oh, this one girl is like, I just want to work hard and be happy. I was like, good for
Oh.
you.
I yearn for the mines.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got to mention, we only got 3 minutes left in the Kristen Burt. Again, Kristen Burt will not be back until Wednesday. We look forward to seeing her. But I wanted to mention something on the last 3 minutes of her segment. And it is that Catherine and I spent pretty much the entire weekend with our grandchildren.
Yeah, yes, you
Alex's
did.
kids
Yeah.
and your kids,
Yes,
Andy.
you watched my kids.
And the greatest thing about that is that the joy of all of that over that 2-day period was amazing. When you don't have little children around anymore, you kind of forget the things on the edges. Fawn and Sage were just terrific. That was they got into one battle, but Nana wasn't awake yet. But Seiji came over and he was crying because he said that his sister was criticizing him and he didn't like it, which is very sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing was very, very sweet. And then we see Andy's kids. And did we talk about the fart machines last week?
Oh, yes,
We've been talking
I
about
thought
them.
so, yes. That is now Ethan's world, are the fart machines.
Still a thing.
I just
Fart
wanna-
ninjas.
Now he wants a fart ninja birthday party.
Yeah, he wants a fart ninja birthday
He wants
party.
it
Those things
themed
are going to
around
go
them.
missing at my house
Yeah.
after a couple days.
You have no idea. The entire
I know.
way out to golf.
Oh, God.
Well, you
They
set
had
yourself
those
up for that.
blasting
Fart.
away.
Us too.
This morning I was folding laundry and I fold laundry on the ground and the kids had them all set up in the kitchen
Yep.
and I moved them into the playroom where I fold laundry and I forgot that they were on and there was a t-shirt that had a stain on it and I was like, oh, I have to stain remove this, and I threw it over them and
Yeah.
then they all were farting and I was just like,
Yeah, Ethan gave Colin one on the car ride to the orchard.
Oh, sure.
And Colin was just whipping it around the entire time.
Fart.
chewing on it.
Yep.
Well, it was actually kind of funny to watch their creativity with them because they would
yes.
line them up
Yeah.
because
Yep.
they're motion sensors.
Yeah.
And then they would walk by with these various poses
Oh, yeah.
and they'd be farting away. It
No,
was
they're trying to get the dogs to walk past them. They were both like, no, I don't want any part of this.
Yeah.
It was just such a great
it
time
was very funny.
to watch the kid. And I once again, this show is very special to me and hopefully the rest of the people on it because this is our family. Catherine and I got married, 41 years ago or something?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Or was
Yeah.
it 14 years
Didn't
ago?
you have your 40th wedding anniversary?
wasn't that
That's
this
why
year?
you went
I
to
think so.
wherever you college?
Oh, was
you
it?
you
think
lose
so?
track after 30
Well, wait,
or
no,
so.
Andy, you're about to turn 40.
Yes, I am. Well, no, I'm about to turn 39. but
39.
I'm close enough to 40.
Yeah.
But honest to God, it just, Catherine and I go on trips. We have a wonderful time. And then we spend time on this show, not just on this show, but having dinner and going places and all the rest of it with Andy and Alex. Then the third generation comes along. Alex's 2 kids, Andy's 2 kids. And I just love the fact that yesterday they went out and golfed Fawn golfed for 3 holes, Sage golfed for 5 holes.
And Fawn was doing so great. I
She
can't believe
was.
she
It's
gave
not
it.
surprising.
Yeah, she really did.
Fawn's one of those kids that's just good at everything that all sports. She's just very athletic.
So then we went back in and it just, so if you think all these years I've been talking about how much I adore my family and how important family is to me, it just is a fact because I grew up in a family that I adored my mother and brothers and sisters, don't get me wrong, but there was so much turmoil and this and that with my dad and then this and my mother's relatives being murdered and it's like, oh my God. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is why we do this show together, and I'm glad that everybody wants to do the show together. Then the grandkids, it's not like, well, I don't want it. We want to spend time alone with our grandchildren. Andy's kids aren't quite old enough to do that, but Alex's kids both are. And it's just not something we put on social media or I BS about. It is the truth that it's the most important thing in my life to have a family. Do you think a lot of people feel that way, that family is the most important thing?
I would think people that have families. I mean, obviously, there's some people that just abandon ship.
Yeah,
They can't
they
handle
sure
it.
do.
Right, they do, yeah.
I think most people,
But most people, I think, like their families.
I don't know. I mean, look at all the latchkey kids out there because their parents get divorced.
I
or
know.
Both
Well,
of their parents
that's
are
usually
working and they see them 4
I know,
hours
but
a day.
that's usually necessity because it's just gotten
Yeah,
to be so
sometimes.
expensive to live.
Sometimes.
I know, but
A lot of people
well, I
don't
mean,
have
once
the
your kids
help.
are in school, you don't see them
That's true.
much
That's true.
during the school week.
no, it depends on. I mean, what is that?
It's Jude.
What?
What is what?
There's like a rumbling. It sounds like someone's blowing into a microphone.
That was
It's
me,
Jude.
I think.
Oh,
Well,
Oh.
Jude
Sorry
is
about
going.
that. I was going,
oh yeah, you can't.
Jude's doing
I
that.
can't do
You can
that.
do that upwards, but not.
Oh, I know,
down.
but I try to do it downward so
Uh.
nobody would, instead of going,
Oh,
Why are you
I mean,
doing
how
that
long?
in general?
How long is an elementary school day? Isn't it 4 hours?
No,
No.
it's 6, 7. My
Just a
kids-
full hour?
Really?
Really? I mean, the full day.
My kids start at 9 and are done right before 4.
Wow. Huh.
And that's a shorter day.
I do
isn't
not
it?
remember elementary school being that long.
And they don't ride the bus or anything. Like kids that ride the bus, they're gone for. That adds an extra hour,
That's true.
probably.
Bill, was that thunder? No, it was not thunder. It sounded like you guys
Dad
can't hear it. I
oddly
can.
It was
breathing
me.
into
It was me being
the
thunder.
microphone.
All right, we'll take a break. Ladies and gentlemen, Kristen Burt, Entertainment News brought to you by North American Banking Company. Go to nabanco.com to learn more. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. And again, tomorrow, Rick Cupcella will be filling in for Kristen Burt. Looking forward to that. We shall take a break, be right back. And another one of our very close and dear friends will join us.
And I have a review of something.
All right.
A
then.
review?
Mhm.
All right, we can do that with Bob. I'm sure he'd appreciate that. All right, we'll be right back in a couple minutes. Sansevere.
From Bradshaw and Bryant, Michael Bryant. What's up, Allie?
Oh, not much. Doing my usual thing of telling people they shouldn't be texting and driving. In Minnesota, you can't have your phone in your hands. You can use, hands free, but you can't have your phone in your hand for whatever reason. And that's why they made the law the way they did, so that police officers could see a phone in your hand and you got no excuse for why you got it there.
Do people know that that's the law?
I hope so. I mean, they used to follow it, and then kind of COVID kind of made people forget. And now it's like a freewheeling world out there with cell phones.
Let's say you get pulled over because you do have a phone in your hand and you're not watching where you're going. You got to be in pretty big trouble then, I would guess.
Well, the first one's not as bad. It's the multiple ones, the problem. And once people start stacking them up, then they have a big problem. And then what we're doing in car accidents is we've started bringing motions for punitive damages, because I'm trying to use the civil law any way we can to stop this, because it needs to stop.
Whenever I'd had any problems in my life, who was that I called again? It was like an MB, something like that.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
Let's talk about my bank, North American Banking Company. Look, it's easy to feel like just another account number at the big national banks, but that's not how it works with my friends at North American Banking Company. Whether you're visiting their locations in Roseville, 50th in France, Hastings, Woodbury, Shoreview, or Maple Grove, you'll always find real people who know you by name and actually care about your finances, not some AI chat bot. They also offer all the modern conveniences you expect, like online and mobile banking, but with a personal touch that only a community bank can offer. So why settle for less when you can bank with my friends at North American Banking Company? Visit nabanco.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Have you ever seen a squawk stairs? Well, look at mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Sansevere Sports brought to you by Bradshaw and Bryant Personal Injury Lawyers. For the injury, contact Bradshaw and Bryant at MinnesotaPersonalInjury.com. Sanny has got his Bob Superman shirt on.
BS show.
This show.
BS show, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sorry, is that product placement? We can't
Yeah.
handle that.
Yeah, way to
And
go.
I've got my Sandy hat on.
Sandy
There
hat?
you go.
It's, I don't know, Sandy, see? Somebody
Oh,
gave
yeah,
it to me.
SANY, yeah.
It's
I like
Lano
it.
equipment. It's a piece of equipment, and it's called Sandy. So I put that on. And
Sanny.
there's my logo for the BS show, and this is an American hat company. That's their Positive Thoughts insignia. So
I
I'm
like
all
that.
decked out.
Shameless self-promotion. I love that
exactly. Now we're talking.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I feel like going to get a fast food burger.
too.
Yeah, there
We
you
were just
go.
talking about a movie that we saw and how people were freaking out about product placement. And
Yeah.
it's like, it
Which
was
movie?
very
Big, bold, beautiful journey.
Who?
Big, bold, beautiful journey.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah, great.
I don't think
great.
you would like it.
I don't think so either. Not when season 3 of Tulsa King is back or on.
Tulsa.
Oh, is
it
it
on
on
now?
already?
Last night, first episode,
Oh,
yesterday.
I didn't know that. I will have to get after that.
We were
then
busy
tonight.
being hailed upon, so
Yeah.
Oh, you got the hail, huh? How bad?
yeah,
Huge hail.
we got the hail. We got a
Size of
lot.
what? What the size of like like the manhole covers?
No, not quite that big.
Manhole
I would say,
covers.
the larger marbles,
Oh,
Like a
Steelies.
quarter,
the
maybe?
big ones.
The
Yeah,
Steelies,
were your cars out or in?
They were
luckily in. But
Good.
our neighbor's car was out, and he definitely has a bunch of hail damage on it.
Well, I could fix that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much hail damage before they total some if it's bad enough.
Really?
Yeah, I think so because I mean, if it's
Yeah.
all over the roof and the the hood and the back and the sides, what are they going to do? Just take it all?
You can total it,
Take it
but
all apart and
I'm
do it?
still driving it. I mean, you'd still
Yeah.
drive it. You could.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I see people driving, especially down in Florida. They must get a lot of hail in Florida.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
You see a
Yeah,
lot
probably.
of really banged up cars down there from hail, and they're still driving them. Probably take the money.
Clearly,
don't
we're
buy the
boring
car.
your daughter.
Oh,
She's giving the yawn.
Oh, I know.
I've
She
lived.
does that all the
I've
time.
lived 1,000 lives before I come here. So
Well, great.
I've
That's
already
good for
run
the
a-
audience.
what did I do? I ran a 5K. I made fun tofu, bacon, avocado, black rice, and queso fresco bowls for
Oh
Oh
breakfast.
my God! Somebody should call social services feeding your kid that.
I stewed apples. I folded laundry.
Yeah.
I do a lot in the morning. So
Did you
Yeah,
raise
moms
her
are
with that
busy.
food, tofu and bacon? Ah! I had-
Tofu's good. I love
I had tofu once, and it's too chewy.
Chewy.
you have to
And no
make
should
it.
be chewy.
Yeah, it
Different
shouldn't
types.
be chewy. Yeah, there's different types. You have to prepare it correctly.
Yes.
You have to press it.
It's very good, and it's very good for you. And it kind of just tastes like anything that you put it in.
Yeah. Well, especially because there's the firm tofu and the soft tofu.
Mhm.
Silken
That's-
tofu is disgusting.
Silken
must have had
tofu
the
is good
soft.
for like making. You can make like puddings out of it. and
Yeah,
that
if
sort
you
of
mix
thing.
it into stuff.
But you shouldn't just like eat it
no,
because
because
yeah.
it's like Jello.
Yeah.
Tofu once, spit it out. Hey, and look at me. I'm the picture of health.
That's
Look
very, very
at
true.
you.
You'll outlive everybody.
All right, we're going to tell you how our day went, and then Bob, I'm going to after I'm done telling you how our day went yesterday, I want to get your take on the very end of it. Catherine and I, well, Alex's kid slept over two
Yeah,
nights ago.
Because I went to go see Grease at the Chanhassen Dinner Theater.
How was it?
It was great. It's the first time I've ever been there.
Really? I've been there a
Never
few times.
been there before.
I didn't even know they were still in operation.
Oh
I
yeah, there's
didn't either.
2 different plays, and we saw Grease with Dan's 2 brothers, their wives, and his mom.
Huh.
And I will say, the menu was really good, but they had 3 vegetarian dishes, and
That's pretty good.
every single one had bell
Yep,
peppers in them.
yep, bell
And they
peppers.
do it like
Ish.
wedding style, so everything's like pre-prepared, like
Yeah.
for that night.
So
They
you
kind of
can't-
know who's going to order what.
Oh,
And
no
so
substitutions.
you couldn't take things out.
No.
The Caesar salad even had bell peppers in it. I told Dan that, and he was like, "What?
Yeah.
Why would you put bell peppers in a
What's
Caesar
bell
salad?"
peppers in a Caesar
Yeah,
salad?
I don't know. I was like, maybe you should have one dish that's vegetarian without bell peppers in
Yeah.
it.
But
But they
you just-
had to make me a fresh macro bowl,
Oh,
so I got a
Should've-
fresh meal
nice.
because of my bell pepper
You
allergy.
should have BYOT. Bring your own tofu and throw that in.
There was tofu in what I ate.
Oh, there you go.
Do you mind if I get off the food thing and ask about the actual Grease? Did they use
Yeah.
every song from the movie?
No, and there were some original songs to the play.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. There were some that I was like, because I have seen the movie Grease probably 200 times.
You watched it probably every week at least for like
Yeah.
a year?
I was
Year or
obsessed
two?
with the movie Grease.
You were.
Mhm.
Obsessed.
You sure were.
And yeah, there were some songs that I was like, what's this? I don't know this song.
Oh.
But I will say, you know, the angel that comes in,
Mm-hmm.
the beauty school dropout guy, he was incredible.
Oh.
His voice was amazing.
Oh.
Mike and I, because Dan's twin brother Mike used to be in musical theater. And so he and I talked about how great that guy was at the end. And he was standing when people were leaving. And we left and we were like, we should have taken a picture with him. We're his biggest fans. Because his voice was really, really amazing.
how was Danny Zuko?
He was good.
The guy who
I mean, it
played him.
was, yeah, everybody was really good. The play I liked a lot. I mean, it was, you know, it's a smaller theater, and so you can see everybody decently close, and it's like all these people are in their 30s and 40s playing
Yeah.
teenagers.
Yeah.
But, you know, everybody did a good job.
Well, they have
Everybody
like
had good
house
voices.
actors, I think.
Yes, that's where Amy Adams got her start.
Really?
Yes, at the
I didn't know
Chanhassen Dinner
that.
Theater. Yep.
Huh.
Mhm.
Oh. The old log theater closed, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Because
Old
we
log
ran
theater?
into 2 actors that were moving to California because they
Mhm.
closed and they lost their jobs.
The Minnetonka
Their
place, right?
website's still
Excelsior, I think it is, or almost maybe
Greenwood.
Greenwood. Okay.
wherever that is.
That's right in between Minnetonka and Excelsior.
Oh, well, there you go. I don't.
Oh yeah, they renamed Sandy's character. This one she was
Not
Sandy.
Sandy? Oh,
But there was no. I'm trying to remember. I don't think she did sing "Hopelessly Devoted."
God, that's their biggest song, isn't it? That movie?
you would remember it if they sang it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd
Yeah.
think.
I was gonna say. I'm trying to remember. I don't know.
Yes, the Log Theater closed last year.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, so they were moving out because they said there's no acting opportunities in Minnesota anymore.
Hmm.
So they were
Probably
going out
true.
to California to try to find some jobs.
Well, I don't feel like stage is very important in Minnesota, like stage acting.
Used to be.
Oh, it's huge. Are
Oh,
you
yeah.
kidding? The Guthrie
Yeah.
is like.
I don't know.
Oh, it's if
Maybe for those rich folks over in the cities. but-
I am like I have a lot of people in my life that are in the arts and stuff, and yeah, the theater here is real big. It's like
Huh.
one of the main states that has like a great theater scene.
Well, I guess like small stage theater then, because like how big was the old Log Theater?
It wasn't very
Well, the old
big, but
log-
it was always, you could never get tickets. It was very
Huh?
well attended, I thought.
Wonder why they closed then.
Probably
Yeah.
just too much to operate.
No.
I don't know.
And now back to the show. I just said 8 minutes ago, I just want to say a few things to Bob. I got through, I think, 3 words?
Aw.
Jesus.
Life's tough.
Unbelievable. Now I
No.
forgot what I want to talk to you
I
about.
don't know how you do it.
You're
Dan.
gonna give me the rundown on yesterday, and then you're gonna ask me about the end of the day or the end of the last one.
And now
Oh,
I can't remember
How
why.
you were watching the Vikings game, probably with Sage.
Oh, yes. Sagey did love the Vikings game, and I do not remember a blowout that bad. I'm
That
sure
was
there
pretty
were
bad.
some.
Well,
Were
it was impressive. The defense, I don't think they could have played much better. And this
No.
Irod, Isaiah Rodriguez, my
It is
God, what
Irod,
he did.
yeah.
48-10.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah, it was a
and Dan
blowout.
was at the game, and he was like, "That's
that's
the best."
got to be one of the
def-
biggest blowouts like in recent
38
memory.
points, I would think so, yeah.
No,
I
he was like,
wonder.
the D line was very, very impressive.
As what was the line that Clemenza had? This is referring to JJ McCarthy. You won't see him no more.
No, he's done, isn't he?
If
After
Carson
last
Wentz
week.
stays healthy and keeps playing, I mean, he was not off the charts, but the guy did throw 2 touchdown passes, 70% completion percentage, and had his quarterback rating was over 100. Those are pretty good numbers.
No question. I mean, yeah, I think just to get this through it very, very quickly and get back to where we are now, it was so great because Sagey was all upset because he got in an argument with his sister. So he came out and he sat in my lap for a while. He was tearing up and all that stuff. And, you know, I was just going to say how much that means to me that one of my grandchildren would come out and talk to me about, you know, life in general. I thought that was wonderful. So then everything settled down. It was not that big a deal anyway. It just, you know, he was upset by something. But then we got to the situation where the kids hopped in the car with us. Fawn and Sage and Nana played golf yesterday. 3 holes for Fawn and 5 holes for Sage. Then they went swimming in the indoor swimming pool. And Sage didn't want to do that either. And then Fawny, I think, really had a good time, don't you think?
She loves swimming.
Oh, Fawn loves swim.
Yeah, Fawn loves to swim, so
Yes,
that
she
was
does.
great. I mean, it was just what I was going to say at the very beginning was if you wanted a perfect day to be grandparents, yesterday was the day. Or I guess Catherine and I are just lucky because it's such a joy to be with them. They're so happy. And then so we go through the golf and that went great. Go through the swimming, that went great. We got back home here and the Viking game started. And Sage, I called them in like every 5 minutes. Come on back in, Sage. He goes, no way they scored again that quickly. They just kicked ass yesterday,
Well,
48-10.
38-point difference puts us at a 3-way tie for the 9th biggest blowout in NFL history.
Really?
So there you
Wow.
go.
There you go.
What is the biggest blowout in history? It's more than 38 points.
Oh, yeah. There's
God, yes.
quite a bit bigger. Let's
Don't
see.
be
It was a
Number
championship
60
game was 72 or 73 to nothing
What?
when the Redskins played the Bears back in the 40s, I think it was.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Well, the biggest one they have. Oh, this is just the playoff history. Okay. So it's, I don't know, different.
Yeah,
But
whatever.
yeah, the number one they have on here is Jaguars 62, Dolphins 7.
Wow.
In January 2000, 55-point difference.
That's
Wow.
getting your ass kicked, don't you
That's-
think, Bob?
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, and by the way, the Vikings. This is the NFL. Last week, they lose to an Atlanta team that got shut out, blown out
Yeah. Yep.
by Carolina. So I mean, every week you don't know what you can count on. But I will say, I think you can count on this defense showing up every week because that defense is really good.
Good.
Is that quarterback cooked?
Who? Jake Browning or Michael Penix
The other guy, that quarterback, what's his name?
for
The Vikings?
Cincinnati?
He was hurt. No, for the Vikings.
Oh,
did
JJ.
you-
JJ.
JJ McCarthy.
I think they'll say, we need another week for that ankle. It'll be one of those things. But I mean, if Carson Wentz
you go.
continues winning, you can't take him out
No.
and put
No.
the other. And people understand that. And these coaches, instead of lying, just saying, "Look, we're going to go with the hot hand," and he's got the hot hand.
Wow.
But it
and
could have been a much bigger blowout because
Oh,
with
yeah.
like 6 minutes left, they put Max Brosmer in, who just
Yep.
handed off.
Yep.
So it was over.
Yeah.
And it's so helpful because that previous game, as you said, that Atlanta game was horrible.
And they couldn't stop the run, but it
No.
does help to have, both defensive players back, like Harrison Smith was back, Van Ginkel was back,
Oh,
and
yeah.
to have Christian Darrisaw back was huge.
Yeah, that's true.
How about Jordan Mason too? Morning,
Yeah.
116 yards, I think, and 2 touchdowns. They things can start coming together. We'll see what they do in Ireland. I think it's questionable to me. You leave Thursday. It's a long flight over. They got basically 2 days to get their bodies adjusted.
Oh,
There's-
yeah.
8:30 in the morning here. Their bodies are still going to be on like it's 8:30 in the morning.
Yep.
So we'll see how it works out.
They're young. They can do it.
But maybe you can answer this question for me too. And I'm not kidding about this, even though I'm a huge fan of both teams. But has there ever been a day when both the Twins and the Vikings won? Has that ever
Yes.
happened before?
Believe it or not, yes. There
Yeah,
have been those
believe it or
days.
not, yes.
That feels wrong to say out loud.
It just does.
Especially this Twins team.
We got to do something with that Twins team. That's come on. I mean, the Pohlads, what are they doing? That
They
team
don't want to.
horrendous.
Clearly, they don't want to sell the team.
Yeah, well, good. Then once you put together a winner, that'd be nice instead of selling off all the talent you've got.
Which the only excuse for selling off was, well, they're getting ready to sell the team, and they're trying to cut down on
Right.
the losses for the new owner who can
That's
rebuild.
exactly right.
Well, that's not what happened.
Well, as you know, I have one of my best friends. They wanted him to buy the team, and he said he took a look at it, but they weren't serious about it.
No, and the fact that they're the owner or the potential owner went to 1.6 and they wanted 1.7, you don't say no to that.
I would have to agree with you. You're only off by what $100,000 or something.
No, 1.6 billion to 1.7 billion.
Oh, that's right, 1.7 billion.
I mean, it's a bit, but you could meet somewhere. You could get it. I think they put a
Don't think
number on
so.
that no one would get to, and it's like, well, if they give us what we want, we'll do it. If not, the hell with it.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that Jimmy, my friend, would get one of these other people, and then you'd have multi-billions. Although the Pohlads are multi-billionaires, they just
Sure.
won't spend the money.
No.
I mean, have they ever spent the money?
Well, there have been times when they have spent money, but when you talk about the money, no. No, because the
they've never
World
done it.
Series teams, the core of that was in place. Now they went and got Jack
Yes.
Morris, but they didn't
Yep.
pay ridiculous money to bring him in.
Yep.
And they really everything came together in '87 for him. So it was Pohlad is not the reason that they won 2 World Series. It was basically they had a great manager and a great general manager.
They did. Tom Kelly was a great manager.
Absolutely, he was.
There's no question about it. I love Tom Kelly. Hey, Tom. I ran into him over at I was playing golf in St. Paul years and years ago, and I ran into Tom Kelly, and he still had that same look on his face. It was like, hey, Tom, how you doing? How's everything going? He doesn't have that over-the-top personality.
No, he doesn't. And
He does. I love the guy. I thought he
he's
was great.
consistent. And
Yeah.
Andy McPhail, the GM too. That was a great
Right.
combo.
He was phenomenal, no doubt about it. So I don't know. We'll see if the Vikings can keep moving forward. The Twins are going to have to do something. That team is terrible.
But you
I think
say
it's
that
too
every
late
year they're going to
now.
have to do something. They'll get rid of more players.
Yeah, that's exactly what it'll be.
It's
Too.
too late now anyway.
All right. Why don't we take a break? Hey, Bob, can you stay for another 5-10 minutes?
Sure.
All right. We'll be right back.
Why should your business bank with North American Banking Company? Here's Pete Wolf, owner of Robinson Rubber of Robbinsdale.
I partnered with North American Banking Company because I was able to talk to the president, and I know they have my back. They are much easier to talk to than those larger banks. The openness and flexibility has been the best part of banking with North American Banking Company. They understand small to medium businesses. No matter what part of the bank I am working with, North American Banking Company has the latest technology and friendly staff. I would absolutely recommend North American Banking Company to any of my closest colleagues if they want to have peace of mind in their business.
So why not bank where I bank, with my friends at North American Banking Company? To learn more about North American Banking Company, go to nabankco.com. That's nabankco.com, or do what I do and stop by any one of their 6 Twin Cities locations. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's time for Wellshire Alzheimer's and Dementia Care Facilities. Wellshire Alzheimer's and Dementia Care Facilities are a place where your loved one will live with pride and dignity. If you care deeply about someone in your life, Wellshire is a place I highly recommend. Wellshire is a memory care focused facility that has a full nursing team, always staffed within the building 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They have never used or relied on any staffing agencies. Wellshire of Medina is now accepting elderly waivers after 12 months of private pay. I know them personally. They are a family-owned local company conveniently located right there in Medina and Bloomington. They're the best staffed memory care facility in the state. Wellshire has a robust community with activities 7 days a week. If your loved one is in need of a memory care facility, please get in touch with my friends. And again, they are my friends at Wellshire. Set up a tour or learn more at wellshiremn.com. That's WEALSHIREMN.com. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Sansevere Sports brought to you by Bradshaw and Bryant Personal Injury Lawyers, seeking justice for the injured. Contact Bradshaw and Bryant at MinnesotaPersonalInjury.com. All right, Sandy, so what else is happening?
Well, again, the Vikings are on fire. That's the
After
story.
one game, yes.
Well, I mean, you got to take your games when you can.
This is
You got to take
Atlanta
your excitement when you can.
terrible.
Yeah, that was not good for them. For the
I know it
and
was.
Kirk Cousins could be a starting quarterback again because he came off the bench, so he had that going for him, right? So things were, it's going to be interesting this NFL season. When you look at all the things, the Packers I thought were incredible. They lose to Cleveland,
Yeah, I saw that.
and there's just it's just a weird year.
Matter of fact, didn't they announce it in the stadium that Green Bay had lost and everybody was cheering?
Oh, I'm sure they were. There's a lot
Yeah,
to be
well, they
excited
didn't
about.
announce it. I suppose he just posted it up on the board.
Yeah, they probably posted it.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. Then everybody started cheering because Green Bay got beat.
Well, no matter what happens with Detroit tonight, the Vikings are in a tie for first place in the NFC North.
That's amazing.
It's huge.
Well, what's so great about it is that last week that game was horrendous, and they came bouncing back. Thank God.
Well, and that's what a team has to do, especially if you want
Yep.
the good teams come back, and they played really what was Jake Browning. They made him look horrible. I mean, he played good in the past when he subbed for Burrow, not yesterday.
Yeah, no question about it. I just, like I said, I'd like the Twins to have some future out there. It doesn't look like they're ever going to because the Pohlads want the money. Aren't the Pohlads like $1 billion in debt or $500 million in debt?
$500 million was the
$500
number.
million.
Yeah, I don't think it's been updated yet, but it's minimum $500 million.
So you and I are paying the tab.
Can't they just go to daddy and have him write a check?
Yeah,
Pollard family's net worth is estimated at $5.7 billion. So
$5.7
I
billion.
think they could handle it.
What's the interest rate on $500 million though? If you're in debt,
Oh, God.
Yeah,
That's
I
gotta be
wonder.
a
Well,
ton
it
of
depends
money.
on who they're in debt to. Like I'm assuming
Yeah.
they're not just racking up credit card bills. Like where is the debt? Who holds it?
yeah.
Well,
What
here's
does
the thing: is the debt to the Pohlad family, and that's what they want.
So they
that
can
work.
pay themselves interest.
They're
Yeah.
working the angle. Is that
That
what
would
you're
work.
saying?
Well, that could be what's going on here.
They don't become billionaires by giving it
No.
away.
That's very true. Honest to God, like I said, I would like to get some.
Apparently, it's mostly financing from Target Field and other capital improvements. So,
All right.
I mean, I don't know. I guess would they have a mortgage on Target Field?
But I have a question. If you're worth almost $6 billion, why would you have any debt?
I guess it's worth it.
It's somehow worth
It's
it.
leverage somehow.
Yep.
It's how you spend the money. I mean, chances are don't they still own the bank?
I don't know. I don't know if they do
Was
or
it
not.
Marquette Bank that they own? Which one did they own?
One of them, yeah.
Andy, can you look to see what what bank the
I
Poleads
didn't know
owned?
they owned a bank. Jeez.
Pretty sure they did.
Let's see. Marquette, yes. He sold that in 91, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
Margaret says, didn't the taxpayers pay for Target Field? I thought that was yes.
Am I a little behind? They sold it in 91.
Yeah, it's only
been a-
35
They still
years.
own that bank?
Almost 35 years, but other than that, it's all working out in the end.
I don't even know what Marquette Bank is.
I was gonna say.
It was a big bank back when I was a kid. Come to Marquette. But I mean, this is great news, and the fact that the Vikings came back, because they were horrendous last week, and the Twins are winning a couple more games, but I don't have a lot of faith. They will not spend any money on that team.
No.
It's been driving me nuts forever.
Well, as a Vikings fan, the thing you have to look at is if the defense stays healthy, they are going to be overrunning quarterbacks.
Oh yeah.
Because they have so many guys that can come at you. And that that Atlanta game was an aberration. Bijan Robinson's terrific, but he never should have done what he did to them. Or in Tyler Algier, the backup. That was just terrible. It's like the defense didn't show up, but they showed up yesterday, and if they keep showing up, they'll be as good as the defense allows them to be. And Wentz doesn't have to be a gunslinger or great. He has to be a good game manager who gets the ball. And that one, you watch the game or you only watch part of it?
I watched the game, yeah.
That catch and run that Justin Jefferson had,
That
he was
amazing.
trying to show off it for his former teammate, Jamar Chase, because that's what he does a lot of the time. I mean, he just looked incredible on that catch and run. That was Chuck Foreman stuff.
God, I miss Chuck. How is you have?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I got to get Chuck's number from you because I'd love to have him on this show. I love Chuck Foreman. He's one of the nicest guys I've ever met.
He is absolutely terrific guy.
Yep.
So I'll get that. I'll make sure you get it.
Please do, because Chuck Foreman is what they showed video yesterday of 2 touchdowns he had in a certain game. I don't remember what it was, but if he got 6 inches ahead of somebody, all of a sudden he was like 10 yards ahead of somebody. He was fast.
Well,
Man.
I mean, he was like a state champion in hurdles in high school.
Yep.
He was an incredible athlete, obviously.
Incredible.
And what's funny about it is, in high school, do you know what positions he played?
No.
He was a tight end on offense and a defensive tackle on defense.
Defensive tackle.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, that's not. I guess that when you've got a really quick guy, you put him in the middle of your line.
I guess.
I guess they could put him at linebacker too, but he said he had a great team. Imagine that, though. He wasn't good enough to be a running back or wide receiver on his high school team.
Isn't that?
He was
Yeah.
the tight
Okay.
end.
Yeah, I'm buying that.
He did say he had some great players on his high school team, but come on.
Yeah, he did. He did talk about that quite a bit. But yeah, Chuck Foreman is just. Matter of fact, the last time I saw him was probably a couple of years ago, and he was having lunch with a friend of mine. And I just walked into the restaurant. Chuck stands up, comes over, and gives me this big hug as I'm coming in. I thought, how sweet is that? One of the greatest players of all time, and he comes over to give me a hug.
Who
That's a
continues
good
to get screwed by the Hall of Fame voters.
Yeah, how is he not in the Hall of Fame?
Because these people don't realize they want to see just yardage totals as a running back. They don't look at the fact that he caught the ball and led the league in receptions one year, and like 3 out of 4 years, he had the most receptions of any player in football, including every wide receiver. And the stat I give to people, Lynn Swann played 1 more season, has fewer career receptions than Chuck Foreman. A fullback. He was a fullback for the Vikings.
Yeah.
Now, that's not their traditional fullback, but that's the position he played.
Whose birthday is it today? Dark Strider said today is somebody's birthday.
David Coverdale.
Who is that?
Who's David Coverdale?
Here I go. Is that the person saying, here I go again?
Oh, it is?
Oh. White Snake. lead singer of Whitesnake.
He's 74.
Yes, he is.
74 years young, though, Jordan points out.
Yep.
He's 74 years young, so that's good. But, Bob, I got to ask you one more question. What is going on? What's the name of that great woman player in the WNBA? She's from, I think, Iowa or something. What is her name again? Apparently, there's some problems going on. The WNBA is having a problem.
Caitlin Clark?
There's a lot of
Is it
drama.
Carolyn Clark?
Caitlin.
Oh, you're talking about Caitlin Clark. Oh,
Yeah. What's going on with her now?
She's been hurt.
Yeah, you're right. I saw an interview with her yesterday, and it didn't seem very positive.
From her standpoint?
I don't know. From anybody's standpoint, she's a phenomenal player. I will
Well, and
tell you
I
that.
mean, thanks to her, there's more money coming into the league and more people
No
going. I
doubt.
mean, had she
That's
stayed
true.
healthy, their attendance records would be off the charts.
She'll
Yep.
miss the remainder of the season due to an injury.
Oh, that's too bad.
She hasn't played since the beginning of the season, though.
Oh.
Yeah, she hadn't played at all, right?
She played
No.
13 games this season.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's. I mean,
She's a big draw. Yeah.
God, she's good.
Well,
All right, Bob. You got any closing comments?
I'm looking forward to getting up at 8:15, warm up the TV, watch the 8:30 game of the Vikings playing the Steelers in Ireland.
And that's what day is that on Sunday?
Sunday.
It is Sunday.
And then
Can
the
I ask-
following week in London, same thing.
What is the purpose of doing these games in Europe?
Because they want to make it a worldwide game. And they're
Has it
there's
helped?
not
yeah.
so far.
It
Yeah, it
hasn't?
has. Oh, they're making a ton of money off of these things. Going
Oh,
to
are
Brazil and going to, oh God, yes. I mean, look at the stadiums. They're not empty when they're playing these places. And look at what they're trying to do. They, if nothing else, they're selling a lot of jerseys, a lot of NFL apparel beyond anything else. And putting that, I mean, there's talk of them at someday putting a team in Europe. I think what they have to figure out is how do they make it work? Do they leave them home for like 8 games and ship them here to play 8 games? I mean, how do you make it work? And how do you make it work for the teams going over there?
Bob, I got to read you a post that just came across.
Yeah.
Gavin Newsom has banned Kid Rock from performing in California.
How do you do that?
How do you
Yeah, I don't
do
think you
that?
can really
How does it,
exile people
I
these
don't think
days.
a governor can prevent.
Wait a minute.
I love
What a
Ireland.
fascist Nazi thing to do.
Yeah,
They're
there
always
you
throwing
go.
that around.
How they can't, can they do that?
I don't think so.
you
No,
can
he
ban people from your
no,
state.
that must be. I don't think so.
It's a little political, you think? Might be political?
Probably not. Yeah, I'm sure it isn't.
Oh, that's too bad. That's unfortunate. That's very funny, though. I'm banning you from ever performing in my state again. No, you're not.
Oh yeah, September 20th, so 2 days ago, he tweeted, because of his horrific music, California will indefinitely suspend Kid Rock from performing in the Golden State.
Oh my God.
But I think it
What
was a
does that
joke.
mean?
I hope so.
Because I mean, yeah, that's not
Well,
something.
countries have banned people from performing. You're right, Margaret, because there's a lot of different religious laws
Well,
in
that's
different
different. Oh,
countries,
yeah,
but
that
not
makes sense.
California. Well,
Can't come to North Korea.
No.
Okay,
Darn.
no
Yeah.
problem. I got no
money.
problem.
Yeah.
We're all right.
How about Phil Mickelson, the way he's going after Ilan Omar? Have you
oh
been
boy,
following
he's
this?
really on
Yes.
a rant.
Why is Phil Mickelson mad at Ilan Omar?
Well, because she's one of those people that just is constantly negative and just
She
does
hates America,
nothing
and she even
but crap
admits it.
everybody.
Yeah.
She
She's
admits to
just-
hating America, and she married her own brother to
She
get
did.
in.
I mean, that's actually documented.
What?
That's
Omar
documented.
married her
And
own
Minnesota
brother?
has
What?
overlooked a lot of this crap
Yep.
with her.
Mhm.
What's shocking is the fact that a
Ilan
lefty is going after her.
It's awful.
Yeah.
she's
that's
she's a House representative somewhere,
Yeah,
I
she
think,
is
right?
really.
In Minnesota.
One of those
She
districts.
is an
Oh.
Is
unhappy
it St.
person.
Paul or something?
Who is?
Omar.
Oh yeah, she's a congresswoman from Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was it Minneapolis? I
Yeah.
thought she lived in St. Paul for some
I
reason.
was
No,
thinking of-
Minneapolis. It's we're all. I
Listen.
mean, she's in the Somali district, so shockingly, she would get a lot of votes.
Yeah, really. She's
Unbelievable.
a shoe-in. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Does Guar still perform? I think they do. But it's different people now. Most people here probably have no idea what the hell we're talking about, but I know them.
Guar?
I know them thanks to Beavis and Butthead, like most people.
There you go.
But yeah, it's like the original people from Guar. I don't think any of them are still there, but it's a bunch of new people, and they've been cycling in new people. So
All right, Bob, we got to go because the
All right.
dog's starting to lick my hand.
The dogs are starting to awaken.
They're
They
awakening.
know.
Gonna start an uprising.
Exactly.
All right, we'll see you
All right,
later.
thank you. Talk to you next week.
All right. Yep. Bye.
Bob Sansevere Sports brought to you
Bye.
by Bradshaw and Bryant Personal Injury Lawyers, seeking justice for the injured. Contact Bradshaw and Bryant at MinnesotaPersonalInjury.com. Thank you, Sandy. We'll be right back in a couple of seconds. Wrap things up right after this.
For Bradshaw and Bryant, Michael Bryant. Michael, what's up?
Dealing with another case where a person gave a statement to the adjuster because they thought the person was really friendly.
Is that a good idea?
Well, the problem is they know the law when they call you up. And while you're trying to be fair and you're trying to get help, the reality is there are questions you get asked that the way you answer them make a big difference. And people put themselves in trouble. And when they aren't in trouble, they didn't do anything wrong, but suddenly the adjuster's got a statement that can blow up their case completely.
What has caused people to be so untrustworthy, I guess is the best way I could put it, that take advantage?
Well, insurance companies have hired adjusters whose job it is to deal with unrepresented people. So they're supposed to kind of lure them in, call them every day, see how they're doing. And people are like, oh, I'm doing pretty good. Where the reality is they've kind of adjusted to their problem that they've got going on. So it's not that they're completely better, but the way they say it gets to be a problem. And that's why having somebody who can explain your rights, represent you, make sure that you understand the law before you give a statement can make a big difference in your case.
Michael Bryant, Bradshaw and Bryant.
She just stayed in it.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk a little bit about Jack's, one of my favorite places on earth. Billy. Family owned since 1933, an original Minneapolis steakhouse, a place to celebrate and create memories for over 90 years. Just minutes from Target Field for a pre or post game meal. Perfect prime rib, serving steaks, chops, and fresh seafood. You can even net your own trout from Jack's Garden Stream and have it prepared for you minutes later. You can enjoy happy hour in the bar, an award-winning patio on Wednesday through Sunday. Private party rooms, 25 to 275 people. Perfect for weddings, groom's dinners, business dinners, or all celebrations. Weekend brunch Saturday and Sunday. Jack's, the godfather of Northeast.
There's a storm song.
It's the storm
It's
song.
Appropriate.
Oh, there it is. I
The
can hear it.
hail.
It
I
doesn't
can hear it in
have
the background.
chainsaws in it.
It doesn't have chainsaws and hail, so it's not.
Unbelievable. That is pretty
I
amazing.
know hail's loud. We get hail a few
Oh,
times
man.
every summer.
We never get hail. Like we've had it one time, I think, since we've lived in our house, and it's been like that tiny little, like the size of a period at the end of a sentence. Hail.
Get your
God, I
face
don't
out of
remember
my
what's.
cleavage.
Nay, are you
Nay.
nasty.
Stop
Man, way to
harassing
go.
me.
Way to go. I
Nasty
remember
dog.
years and years ago. I don't remember what station it was ever. It doesn't matter which station it was, but I was watching it, and there was a big hailstorm the night before. And as the head gun, anchor of the news tossed it to the weather, he goes, "Apparently we had a hail of a storm, huh? Get it? A hail of a storm?
Heyo.
Yeah, there you go. Now we're talking." Would you guys? We only got like 2 minutes left. Would you read some of those things? I got to get some glasses so I can read those things. Anything, Margaret? What does she say?
I'll get a second projector just for
They're
the
just
channel.
So
Talking
you're telling
to
me, Mr. Bryant, that insurance companies are not here for you, but you're required to have them.
I mean, yeah, that's basically
But
like
if you have a
car
mortgage-
insurance and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, if you have a mortgage or a loan on your car, you have to have
Yep.
insurance.
You have
You
to have
have to.
insurance,
If you own your house outright, a lot of people will self-insure
Yeah.
just because they don't want to pay the premiums and then be told, no, we're not going to do anything for you anyway. So they put the money in the bank, basically.
Yeah. If you own something outright, you don't have to insure it legally. I don't think.
I think if you, maybe a car, do you have to have liability? Maybe. I don't know. A lot of people
I
run
think
around with
you-
no insurance at all. And
Yeah, I think because
They don't stop that.
we own both of our cars
That's
outright
amazing.
and always have owned our cars outright. And yeah, I think you have to have liability or
Huh.
some type
I'm-
of car insurance.
God, it used to be very,
I'm
very
not
big
sure.
deal to have
No.
car insurance. And that's amazing.
Well, now it's gotten to be so expensive. A lot of people are just not they just don't have it if they own their car. I mean,
Yep.
Yeah, but you just never know what's going to happen. I don't know. It's like
I suppose.
well,
not.
that's
as
what,
somebody that's been rammed into in
But-
a parking lot.
but that's what
Yeah.
no fault insurance has supposedly taken care of that, because your insurance will always cover you if somebody else runs into you.
Yeah, and
that
I
isn't
almost
insured.
got hit again in a parking lot.
Are you kidding
I was
me?
backing out of my parking spot. Now I am like very, very aware of other
Vigilant?
people. Yes, like backing up when I'm backing up. And I was backing out of a parking lot, my parking spot, and this guy in the handicap spot turned his car on, and I was like,
Yeah.
and then he was just sitting there, so I kept backing up, and then all of a sudden his lights came on, and I pulled back in my spot and honking at him like crazy. I was like, he would have 100% hit me.
Really?
Maybe
If I
you should
hadn't
get
got
an
out of
orange
this way.
car.
This was Dan's car I was
Was he on
driving.
the- was
So
he
it
on his
wasn't
phone?
You
my
drive
car.
orange cars. So
Was he on his
I
phone?
don't know. I have
highly
no idea.
That's
visible.
what it almost always is. They're on their phone and they're not watching where
that
they're
would've
going.
been-
We saw somebody almost run into a like a retaining wall
Yep.
because she was just
She was on her
swerving
phone.
all
Oh,
over the
yeah.
place, staring at her phone.
Yeah.
Alex stopped
What is
driving.
Tiffy saying there? What does that say?
What's happening?
Who?
Tiffy.
Tiffy.
TF. That's
Yes,
liability.
liability on vehicles, and it's worth getting an umbrella coverage on homeowners, even if you own it outright. I would agree with that.
Tiffy's name is Tom, by the way.
Well, I
That's
just wanted
Tom from Fountain Inn.
Tom from Fountain Inn.
Yep.
Okay, I can't call him Tiffy then.
No. I
Damn
mean,
it.
you can. What's
You can.
he
You
going
call
to do
whatever
about
you
it?
want.
The other,
yeah.
I
the
suppose
other
that's true.
problem with car insurance is even if somebody's hitting you all the time and you're not even at fault, your premiums are going to go up.
Yep.
I mean, they just do.
Everything is going up. No
Yep.
question about it. God, where did we go yesterday that I bought some things to bring home? I was at, I can't remember where it was.
Tiffy is fine,
I
boss.
don't want to say where it was, but I bought some, kind of snacky things for the kids, and it was whatever. It was just a couple of things. It was $45.
It's $45 to go to lunch.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is I just
Absolutely.
picked up. We on our way home from a birthday party. May is wrecking the show
May is
again.
going
On our way home from a birthday party yesterday, we stopped at Whole Foods in Maple Grove, and I got like a rotisserie chicken, one of those small, like I don't know,
Yeah.
4-ounce tuna salads and an
Mhm.
egg salad and 2 LaCroix, and I'm pretty sure it was like $40.
$40
At
for
least.
everything now.
Everything is $40. We're spending an insane amount on groceries. We
It's
we went
true.
through our bills.
Yep.
Groceries, I think we spend more than our mortgage at this point. It's
yeah.
ridiculous.
I spend probably around $300 a week on groceries.
Yeah,
$300
it's
a
insane.
week.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
A
Yeah,
lot of money.
And
Yeah,
that's
we're-
even if you're cooking.
we're like
Yeah, and I cook-
$300-400 a week.
Mhm.
Yeah, we cook most nights at home.
We never go out to eat, almost ever.
Yeah, it's so expensive.
It is too expensive. All right, any closing words?
It's MAE.
It's MAE because isn't it like Portuguese for aunt or something like
It's
that?
Portuguese for mother.
For mother, there you
Her
go.
name was Wendy when we got her. And
Wasn't she a breeder? Or what-
No, she had an owner in Texas, but then her owner didn't have her spayed and let her just roam the streets of Texas.
You were
And she got knocked up, as
Uh-oh.
one does
God, you-
when you're a
bad girl.
rogue
I know what you were
street
about to
dog
say.
in Texas.
It's a good thing you didn't.
And
She's got loose
she
morals.
had, when her owner found out that she was pregnant, they were like, "We don't want this dog anymore," and they sent her to
poor May.
they sent her to a high kill shelter in
Oh
Texas.
my God.
High kill?
Most shelters,
Most shelters
in
are
the
high
south are
kill.
high kill because
Yeah.
they just have so many
Oh,
dogs.
Poor puppies.
And then the rescue from here came down and got her. She had her 8 puppies.
8.
And then, yeah, she had 8 puppies.
Puppies.
Her tiny little body.
I know.
And yeah, she was Wendy when we got her, and we were like, I don't know, that just doesn't like, I don't know, whatever. And so we were trying to figure out what to name her, and then yeah, it ended up being May. I call her Mavis more
Yeah.
than
Mavis, I
anything.
remember. Does that say "Aw, May" there?
Yep. Someone said.
Aw, May.
Yep.
May's
May's a special case.
Yep.
well, and she
That's
thinks
true.
she's my children's mother
Yes.
as well. Anytime they are upset, she's just like,
Yeah.
"Are you
She's
okay?
like that.
What can I do? Are you all right?
Look
I
at her.
heard
She
you're
knows
upset." I
you're
know.
talking
Yeah.
about
She's
her.
like, "Are
She's
you
looking
talking
right
about
at
me?"
you.
And she's very, very afraid of thunder.
When we first got Nora, Daisy was like, "I'm her mother," and
Oh.
then after like 6 months, she was just like, "All right, do your thing."
Well,
No.
6 months, puppies leave.
That's
so.
true. That's how
Yeah,
it is.
she's like, whatever, I'm done.
That's how it is for animals.
May
I
still
wanted to be a mom,
mothers
but this is a lot of
my
work.
children. Only when they're upset, though. She'll.
That is the deal. Now, tomorrow, she will not be back yet. She's back on Wednesday. Kristen Burt, I'm talking about, absolutely. But tomorrow, Rick Cupcella is going to fill in for her. Very well-known writer, reporter, the whole deal. So that'll be a good show, too. Is
I
that
won't,
it?
I won't be
That-
here for the rest of the week.
We're not going to be here Friday either.
I won't be
We're
here
going-
Friday.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, my God. You know, Andy, you
We're
and
gonna
I
go
should
gamble
change our lives.
all of our money away.
I know.
My God.
No, here's
We'll have
my
to sell our
gambling.
house by the time we get back.
Exactly.
Anytime I gamble, I find kitty glitter, the slot
Kitty
machine.
glitter, yep.
I think it's a dime machine.
Oh,
And I
machine.
play
yes,
it like
Kostaki tomorrow.
I think I play it 3 times, and then that's my gambling that I
Yeah.
do.
15 cents?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I know. I just don't gamble anymore because I mean I'm the kind of person who like I don't forget the amount I've put into machines. Like, if I win $100, I'm not like, I'm up $100 because I like,
You're like, well, I lost.
I'm one of those people who focuses on, the downside of gambling.
Your net. You have to
And-
think of your net.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
And my net is extremely low. I'm pretty sure it's got to be like every $100 I put in, I'll get back like 1. So at this point, it's just like, why? I feel like people have like gambling luck.
Yeah.
Or they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like-
Dan,
it's
you
like- it's a
usually do pretty
gradient.
well.
And
Yeah,
my
pretty
gambling luck
lucky,
is
yeah.
bottom of the barrel.
yeah.
I
Or
could
is it-
gamble on a sure thing and like, I don't know. I
Or
could
is
gamble on a horse race and all the other horses couldn't make it. So there's only one horse. And I bet on that horse and it would get struck by lightning.
Yeah, we used to go down to Mystic Lake every once in a while just
Yeah.
for something to do during COVID. Because, it was always so,
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's nothing to do during COVID. So we'd go down. The casinos were open, of course.
Mhm.
And it was kind of nice because there was hardly anybody in there.
Right.
You always like win really fast, but then you get bored and then you just piss it away.
I don't ever bring it home with me.
No, very rarely. And I'm like, oh, if I'm up, if I am going to gamble $100 and I'm up 20, I'm like, I just need to quit. But then
Yeah.
if you do that, then you're there for like 15 minutes
I know.
and then you have
what
to
do you
leave.
do? Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
So we probably won't do any gambling.
Well,
Okay,
maybe
so
a little. Maybe
For
a little.
tomorrow, we have Rick
No.
Cupcella's coming in. We got,
Third.
who else?
Nothing.
Kostaki's
Kostaki.
not on?
Oh, wait. Well, yes, Kostaki, but he's only on for
15 minutes.
Is
Yeah.
Chris
Well-
Eggert on? He's usually on.
no,
Tuesdays.
he can't be
He
on this
can't
week.
be on tomorrow. So,
And he could have been on today during Kristen's segment, but he was at the doctor.
he was at the doctor. Well, so there's a possibility Rick Cupcella has a lot to talk about. So
Well,
he could just,
Kostaki's on immediately. Can Rick be on like later slightly?
Yeah, he'll
10:45, 11?
He'll be on.
Because that'll work.
10:45 probably.
Okay. Because, yeah.
Well, and if he wants to sit in for Kostaki, that's fine too. It'll work
if
out.
he's into football, then I suppose why not, right?
Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
That is going to do it for today. We will talk to you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Every time I hear the singing, reminds me how you talking my door.